Hello students, I welcome you all for today's session. Today we are going to study the text area element. In some situations, a multi-line text area is needed. The text area element is used to create such a control. The text typed into the area created by the text area is not limited in length and there is implicit scrolling when needed, both vertically and horizontally. The default size of the visible part of the text in text area is often quite small. So, the rows and columns attribute should usually be included and set to reasonable sizes. We have different attributes for the text area element such as rows, columns, name, maximum, length. The columns attribute specifies the visible width of the text control. The rows attribute specifies how many elements are being displayed. The maximum length attribute specifies the maximum number of characters that the user can enter. Also, the rows specifies the number of visible text lines for the controls. The text area element is used when we are taking input for comments or maybe reviews, or it could be even your address, house address. In all such cases, we use the text area element. We can see a small example is given over here. We've given the text area as please provide your employment aspirations. Be brief and concise. So we can see a small text area is being created over here and you can see even a scroll bar. So we'll see one small example. Okay. So this is an example of how you are going to create the text area seen in the previous slide. We are going to start with the root element HTML, followed by the heading. Title is given as text area, closing the heading tag, starting with the body tag. Paragraph, I have included something as please provide your employment aspirations. What do you aspire? Something related to your employment. Form action is given as an empty string. Text area, name I have given it as aspirations. I have used another two attributes, rows and columns. Rows 3 and columns 40. This is the width and this is going to be how many visible lines of control. And then I am closing the text area element, followed by closing of the paragraph, form, body and the HTML tags. This is just a brief example of how you are going to create a text area element. We will see a practical demo for this text area element so that you have a clear understanding of how do you create a text area. First thing what I am going to do is notepad. Start with the root element head HTML, followed by head. Title I am going to give it as text area. This is the title of the web page. Okay. Close the heading tag. Body tag, followed by paragraph tag, and I write please provide your employment aspirations. Okay, and then I'm going to close the paragraph tag. Here comes the most important thing is we need to include the form tag. Form action is equal to blank and that is an empty string. Text area, okay. Name, I am going to give the name for the text area as aspirations. Rows, I am going to specify it as 3. Columns, I am going to specify it as 40. Okay, and then I am writing over here, be brief. This is the default text what is going to be written. Be brief and concise. Close my text area. Okay, then close the form, body followed by HTML. Okay, click on save. Example 5. Remember, you have to always save it as .html. All files, save. Folder web technology, and I say open with Google Chrome. I will zoom it so that it is. So whatever default text you want to be placed, that you can write. See, I can edit and I write, I aspire to become data science engineer. Okay, so this is how the text area is going to work. Now a small change over here. I can specify max length. Okay, if I say it as 10, click on save. See, this is going to be the default text. Okay, that is why we have written here, be brief and concise. This is going to be the default text. I erase it and I write I aspire. I have given the length as 10. Okay, see, it's not crossing, even the white spaces are included. So when 10 characters are crossed, I aspire, I am not able to write because the maximum length is 10. Okay, so this thing we have to remember about text area. Text area is usually used when we want to take input from the user, such as comments, reviews, or if you want to write the address. In all such cases, for multi-line inputs, we are going to make use of the text area element. So we will see about the other form elements in the next session. Thank you, students.